Hello party people, what's up? Welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm Tori. Thank you so much for being here today. I have just done a little bit of shopping in my closet and I wanted to share with you some of the pieces that I already own that I'm so excited to wear now that it's getting a little bit cooler over here. I really love this kind of video. I feel like it really helps me kind of like reevaluate what I already have in my closet, and I think it really helps me be a more mindful shopper because then I'm more aware of like certain gaps in my closet or things that I actually want to bring into my wardrobe. As I was pulling things from my closet, I realized that I do have a lot of jackets and a lot of tops that are very fall winter specific. I don't have too many like skirts or jeans or pants that I think are like reserved for one season. I feel like I wear all those pieces pretty year round. So let's start with tops. Starting off, we have this one from Free People. I actually got this top at like a random boutique in Big Bear, which is very funny, but I love this top. I love the way it drapes. It has a little like star detailing and a fun little necktie attached to it. It feels very boho, Stevie Nicks, Suki Waterhouse vibes. Are you understanding the vibes that I'm trying to put down? The second top I have is one that I've had for a really long time, and I just like go through phases with this top because it is such a statement piece. And it is this top from the Virgin Suicides and Heaven by Marc Jacobs collaboration. I believe this was like maybe the first Heaven collection ever. But as you can see, we have Kirsten Dunst on the top, front and center as Lux Lisbon, and I really just want to bring this out in the fall. I feel like the colors are so fall themed even though it is such a sheer top. This one, I believe I got it from a vintage market like around this time last year. I love the lettuce detailing on the sleeves. I really love the velvet bow detailing throughout. It is just something that is so feminine and so fall to me. This also kind of feels like something that like Rory or Lorelai Gilmore would wear. This next blouse is basically my personality in a top, and that is this leopard collared shirt from Damson Matter. I'm obsessed with the sleeves, obviously obsessed with the collar and the print. I truly cannot wait to wear this more. I mean, it is just too good, and yeah, I don't know what else to say, but feast your eyes. I feel like my millennial tendencies are really showing because I do love a statement top, and this is kind of like the statement top for me. And then finally, it is not a Tory video without some kind of white blouse, and I have this one from J. Crew. I actually got it last year during their Black Friday sale, and I really just haven't had a chance to style it because it's been far too hot. It kind of gives me like pirate energy. Like this feels like something that like Will Turner in like Pirates of the Caribbean would wear, and I love it. I feel like this with just a pair of jeans and like a statement bag would just be perfect for the fall time. Moving on to jackets. For someone who lives in Southern California, I do have a bit of an extensive jacket collection, and the first two jackets are kind of under the chore jacket subgenre of a jacket. Starting off, we have this denim one that I thrifted a while ago. I love how lightweight this is. I feel like I wanted to wear this during the summertime, but it was honestly just way too hot. So I think this will be perfect for like right now where we're kind of like transitioning from summertime to the fall time. I don't know if these jackets, actually now that I'm saying it out loud, I don't know if these jackets are considered chore jackets or work jackets, but this next one is also a navy and it is from Nike. And in previous years, I really just haven't found a way to style this type of jacket in like my own aesthetic with my own sensibilities, but I really want to try and challenge myself to find fun ways to wear it this year besides just like over jeans to like go to the movies or something. Moving on, these next three jackets are all suede jackets, but they all add a little bit something different, so let's get into it. The first one is this one from Stan Herman. I love this one because it does fit a little bit more boxy and just like a touch oversized. It's a little bit more looser and slouchier. I just love the way this looks on the body, and I also really love that the buttons are suede too. The second suede jacket is also black, and it is this one. This one fits a little bit more close to the body. It's a little bit more cropped. The buttons are not suede, and I also really like it because it has a really fun peplum detail on the bottom. I remember styling this jacket at the end of 2023, and it really kind of gives me like Bella Baxter from Poor Things vibes. I honestly told myself that I would not wear peplum as an adult because I wore it so much in high school, but obviously I go against my word from time to time. This last suede jacket is not black, it's actually gray, and it is another one I've thrifted as well. Here it is. This one is another one that also fits a little bit more close to the body, a little bit tighter, a little bit more fitted. I feel like when it comes to suede jackets, everyone is really all about the brown suede jacket. I feel like every year I'm being bombarded with ads and with posts about why you should have a brown suede jacket in your closet, but I've really noticed this year that I am someone who dresses more in cool tones, even though I'm literally wearing a yellow shirt right now. Hopefully this one gets more use this year because I think it's so cool. Lastly, I have two leather pleather jackets I want to talk about, and these are pieces that honestly, if I don't find a way to style them this fall and winter, I think I might have to part with them just because they're kind of collecting dust in my closet, and I'm sure other people can style this and will wear these pieces much more than I do. The first leather jacket is this beautiful red one. I love the color, but to me, the color is also why I don't wear it a lot. Like I just said, I do wear a lot more cool tones versus warm tones, and I feel like this one, the color is just a little too costumey. Like when I see this color, it kind of gives me like Elektra, Daredevil, WandaVision vibes versus like just a jacket. So it does feel a little bit costumey. I do know that this like style of leather jacket was very popular, kind of like motocross, like kind of driver jackets. I don't know how to explain it. I feel like when I see this kind of style of jacket, I always think of like this specific photo of like Victoria Beckham back when she was in her WAG era. This next piece is another leather pleather piece, and it is this green, slightly oversized like leather shirt jacket situation. I got this during an Aritzia sale, and I kind of realized that I don't really love these kinds of buttons, like these kind of like tortoise shell looking buttons that don't match the color scheme of the fabric of the shirt or of the jacket. I kind of want to see if styling this piece will help me get over that hurdle, but if I find myself not gravitating towards this piece, I think I'm going to have to donate it or like give it to a secondhand store because it's really collecting dust in my closet. But this is me trying to convince myself that I need to find some fun ways to style this, so that's why she's in the haul. That's it for jackets. Moving on to accessories, there are 3 handbags that I have that I want to bring out more during the fall time. I feel like a lot of my handbags, kind of similarly to like my bottoms and my pants and stuff, I do wear a lot of my bags year round, but these 3 bags in particular just scream fall. Speaking of bags that are worn year round, this first bag is one that I just wear all the time, and that is this really beautiful Marge Sherwood bag. I bought this last year because it kind of reminded me of the trendy utilitarian Miu Miu bags that were all the rage, and I love this. I'm someone who loves a crossbody or just like a really like utilitarian side bag, shoulder bag. And this one has been through so much with me. I can fit so much stuff in this. I can fit my iPad, I can fit a book in here. Like this goes in for the long haul. I am obsessed with it. Can't wait to wear it more. I feel like this bag really just screams fall because it's a brown leather bag, and that's what everyone's rocking when the weather cools down. This next handbag is one that I've stolen from my mother, and that is this Isabella Fiore handbag. I mean, the cheetah print, so on trend. I also feel like these belt buckles are so on trend. I've really been loving the belt detailing and the rise of the belt that we've seen over the past year, so it screams me. This bag also has a ton of really interesting texture, and I feel like because of that, it's not a bag you really want to pull out during the spring and summertime when it's a little bit warmer. So I'm excited to rock this during the colder months. Finally, we have my precious baby, and that is this Balenciaga City bag that I found at my favorite consignment store back in my hometown. She's beautiful, she's perfect. Again, I feel like I'm really showing that I do really gravitate towards a lot of cool tones. It's a really fun silver bag with silver detailing. I feel like every time there's like a chill in the air, people also go into like romanticizing the Olsen twins mode, and this is so Olsen twins of me to have. But yeah, she's a huge bag, love her. I also feel like we're in a really big bag era, and so I want to take this one out more, stuff her to the brim, and really show her off, take her out in the town. Moving on to jewelry, there are a few jewelry pieces I really want to wear more as the colder months roll in. I feel like in the spring and summertime when it comes to jewelry, I'm really just like minimalist, like less is more, because I don't love feeling suffocated by my jewelry when I'm sweating all day. I really want to get back into stacking rings during the fall time, but I have these two that I really love. I have this one. This is blown glass from my travels in Venice last year, and then I just have this one from Madewell. I love the chunky look of it. I love the faux pearl detailing, but I want to get back into bringing out the stacks because I feel like rings are just like so fun and so cute. And I don't know, when it comes to being maximalist, like rings are kind of like my favorite way to practice that, dip my toe in that, partake in that. I don't know. Speaking of maximalist, the other like jewelry that I really want to bring out more is my charm bracelet. I don't know how to present this. I have this one right here that I got from Shop Charming Tea on Etsy. I'm obsessed with it because I got to customize the charms. I will say though that this is kind of starting to rust and deteriorate a little bit. Like, as you can see, there are parts of it that are just getting a lot of wear and tear. Same thing with the charms. But I really love this because I feel like when I've seen so many of those like charm studios or like sellers at the flea market and stuff, their charms are just so tiny and like very one-dimensional, whereas these ones just are very chunky. There are a few that are only like pretty from one end, like this locket, but I just love how chunky and fun they are. Cannot wait to bring this out more during the fall. And finally, let's get to shoes. There's one pair of shoes that I'm very excited to wear more this fall, and that is this pair of Celine shoes that I got earlier this year. I've worn these also pretty much all year, but I feel like there's something about the fall time and an oxblood loafer that really is just, it hits different. So I'm very excited to pull out these bad boys more this upcoming season. Well, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Obviously, there are going to be so many other pieces that I already own that I will be wearing this upcoming season, but these are kind of like the highlights. These are the pieces I've been itching to put on my body. But I hope this inspired you to go shopping in your own closet and see what you've already got before you go making a million fall wish lists and going crazy at the mall. If you want to see more from me, feel free to follow me on all of my socials. I will link them down below. I have to go because the sun is setting and we're losing light, but that's it. I'll see you for the next one. Bye.